We filed in the House floor an expulsion of George Santos, of Congressman Santos. It's really important for us to recognize that George Santos is a fraud, a liar. He has lied about the most horrific shooting in LGBTQ modern history, the Pulse nightclub shooting. He's lied about 9/11. He's lied about the Holocaust. He's lied about his education. He's lied about his career. And as we all know, just recently, he's been now given classified access to important information and classified information that he should not have.
The man is a liar for sure. I mean, if you look up lie in the dictionary in terms of members of Congress, he'd probably be in the top 5 for sure. But trust, he ain't by himself. And as somebody pointed out, there may be a class dynamic going on to this too, because Santos is not from that upper echelons. But a liar, an ultra wealthy liar and a working class liar. Hey, liars are liars. But I just had to put that out. There might be a class element to this as well. So what you just watched was a group of House Democrats led by Representative Robert Garcia, who are pushing a resolution to expel George Santos from Congress. Now you might be wanting to ask yourself, what has he been lying about lately? I'm so glad that you asked. Let's put up this headline right here. Santos was charged with theft in 2017 case tied to Amish dog breeder. The New York congressman had the charge dismissed and his record expunged after claiming his checkbook was stolen. I mean, that could have happened. Nothing good, that's for sure. This man, he just can't help himself. And here is more on this situation in question. Rep. George Santos was charged with theft in Pennsylvania's Amish country in 2017 after a series of bad checks were written in his name to dog breeders, according to the court and a lawyer friend who helped him address the charge. Now, the charges were expunged in 2021 after Santos told prosecutors he, quote, worked for the SEC, and that is the Security and Exchange Commission, according to the attorney, Tiffany Boskian, a former friend of Santos who assisted in his efforts to resolve the issue. Santos claims that his checkbook was stolen. I mean, hey, it's a possibility. Now, people get the checkbook stolen all the time. Here are copies of the checks that Santos claimed were stolen, both marked for puppies.
Oh my God.
Just come on in, friend. To
Amish dog breeders? I mean, first of all, what's the weird obsession with like swindling people who like animals? Like first it's, I'll help you and your sick animal get aid. JK, I'm gonna pocket that money. And now you're swindling the Amish. Like, I love that first. I mean, because it's just, there's no depth. There's no end to the depth of his depravity. It's bottomless. It's like, a homeless vet gonna swindle, the Amish community gonna swindle. What have the Amish done to you? They make quilts and they're breeding dogs. It's not gonna. You guys know there's more. Like there's gonna be some like there's a Make-A-Wish Foundation grift coming at us, and it has to do with little kitty cats. Bet on that. But you're so right about the class element. It's just they don't like. I'm saying like, look, Democrats aside, I do think that generally what incenses some current sitting, like Mitt Romney, right? Who said that George Santos shouldn't be in the chamber during the State of the Union. He was so close to Biden, so close to the cameras. It's that they're mad that like kind of a commoner has done the same thing that they always do, which is
there it is.
And yeah, they do it on a white collar level. They cook their books. They do their stock buybacks, right? They cheat their own employees out of. They do some wage theft, but we don't call it lying, right? We don't call it that. We don't call them getting their tax accountants to do like funny business with the loopholes. We don't call that lying. That's all above board supposedly, but it is cheating effectively. And so they don't. They all lie to get elected. Now, that being said, I do think George Santos is absolutely beneath the role of a congressperson, but it is funny that they feel particularly incensed because it's like, hey, only if you've got a nice only if you're a Romney can you do that, Like,
that's it. Ooh, Francesca, you laying this out. We can do a whole show on this, but there is a class element, not excusing anything that Santos has lied about, because he is a pathological liar. I mean, the man tells lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies. And after that, the man just keeps lying. You know, Jackson was on the show the other day, Jackson, where he said, you know, he need to go on and get out of Congress and just go social media celebrity, because he would be a hit. He could have a show called Truth and Lies, or I would say the lies and the lies on top of the lies. That would be his show. But absolutely, there's a class element here. And Francesca, the point that you made about the stock buybacks, why don't they have a press conference about that? About how, hey, we standing up against these stock buybacks, baby. We don't want to have anything to do with the stock buybacks. We are calling on our colleagues to reject insider trading. Oh no, they ain't gonna do that. But they messing with this brother because he don't come from their same ilk. Now, you know, the man is a con man, ain't no doubt about it. But Santos has said that he merely fabricated parts of his resume. Of course, he said that and has denied breaking any laws. Santos is facing at least 5 law enforcement probes, including an FBI investigation into his role in a service dog charity scheme, which Francesca just briefly mentioned, tied to Friends of Pets Unite and a Brazilian fraud case. I mean, he's just the gift that keeps on giving. He got a whole lot of nerves. But if you are miffed about Representative Santos, there are a whole bunch of other folks in that Congress you need to be miffed about as well. We're gonna keep you posted on Santos and all the others up in that Congress, up in here